guys. I apologize if the lighting in this video is a little weird for this intro, but I just didn't feel, I had to like be honest about what's happening right now. So it's like probably 3 in the morning. I have no idea what time it is. It's very, very, very late. I'm waiting for this video to upload. I had like a huge, massive, it's already up. It's my podcast slash mukbang with my boyfriend. And it was just so much footage. And it took me a very, very, very long time to edit. Now I'm like waiting for it to upload. And I was watching like ShanXO's Declutter series, and I was watching other people doing like the thank you next declutter. And I was cleaning up this room because while doing Glowmas, I have lost control of all other aspects of my life. And this room that I film in my like office, it was like wrecked. So I cleaned all of it, I finished cleaning it, and then I was like looking at my makeup because I got some new organization for it, and I was like looking at it and I was like, you need to declutter. I know I already did like a really huge declutter where I went section by section and did like in-depth, gave you guys little mini reviews, and that's all. I have a huge playlist, I'll link that in the card, you guys can go watch it. But I kind of wanted to just do this series. I had this idea because I was also like cleaning out my closet, like going through my closet, and I was like, oh, there's so much stuff that I need to declutter. Like there's just so much crap in this room that's accumulated that I don't need. So I figured I'd start with my makeup and then move to my clothes, and then if you guys still want to see like declutter-ish videos, move to like the rest of the room, because I just have bins like sitting in the room that are just like random stuff, and I just feel overwhelmed. I know I'm getting a lot of stuff for Christmas, and so especially makeup wise, so that's why I wanted to get the makeup done first. But I thought for Glowmas it could be fun to do like a hashtag New Year New Me series, right? Everyone's doing the like thank you next, and I was like, well, let's throw it back, like old school, New Year New Me, new makeup collection. So I want to go through today with you guys, just do like a really low key. I'm not gonna get rid of like a ton of stuff, but I definitely need to declutter a couple of things and just kind of like declutter some stuff. I'm not gonna be selling anything that I'm decluttering, so please don't ask me if you can buy it, because I'm not selling any of these things. I'm gonna give them to friends or whatever. I've actually decided I'm not gonna be selling makeup anymore because it's a whole other video. But so if you want to watch me on this fun little declutter journey, keep watching because we're gonna do it. So let's jump into it. So in here are all of my highlighters. I hope this like view is okay for you guys. Wow. I think I'm finally just gonna go ahead and declutter my Jeffree Star highlighters. I never use them. I debated keeping King Tut and like not ice cold because I never use ice colds, but frankly I'm just never gonna use them. I don't use them on my channel because I don't really support the brand. That's just a no. I think I'm also going to declutter, you know, I decluttered these the first time around, then I kept them, and I think I should have just left them decluttered. So we're just gonna declutter those. This is not part of the declutter, but this is brand new. I found this LA Girl highlighting palette at like the back of my Ulta. It's, first of all, it's huge, and it was like $12, and like the highlights in here are so pretty, and I feel like more people need to know about it. So I'm gonna have it in a video soon, but the packaging's really cute, so that's new. I am gonna keep all of my glow kits, even though this glow kit is not my favorite. It's like not my favorite at all. I don't really like the formula, but there's just receipts back here. But I love the Sugar Glow Kit, especially this shade right here, Butterscotch, I think is beautiful. I'm gonna keep those. Probably gonna keep all of these because I use this row a lot. I have my Ofra highlighters, Laura Mercier, Stila, Smashbox Vlada, two Morphe, Amrezy, Wet n Wild, Natasha Denona, My Little Jouet, Juvia's Place, and Wet n Wild. This one, however, I think I am just going to get rid of both of my ColourPop Super Shock highlighters. I never use them. And I am also going to get rid of this little Cougar mini thing. I'm debating getting rid of the Pure Nude because I just never use it. But I also think it's important to have drugstore options, especially because I film. So I think I am going to actually keep that one. I think I'm actually going to keep the rest of these probably. So I think I am going to keep that for YouTube. I have like Ofra Rodeo Drive, my Becca highlighters, my Ciate ones, Fenty, JCat, and then my MAC ones are back here. I also have, besides the glow kits, this Hourglass one I'm going to move up here because I think that'll help me use it more. And I still do love this Urban Decay Afterglow palette. I think it's really nice, so I'm going to keep that one for now. And that's it for highlighters. So we got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got rid of 7, which for like a mini declutter, I feel like that's not terrible. I feel like we're doing okay. It's just meant to make room for a lot of the like new stuff I'm getting for Christmas. This isn't supposed to be like a massive clear out. These are my blushes. Not a lot is probably gonna get decluttered from here because I'm actually enjoying most of my blushes right now. This Juvia's Place blush kit is definitely a keep. I adore this. Definitely gonna keep my Jouer blush duo. I really like this one too. I am gonna get rid of my Balm Springs palette. I just don't ever touch that. She can go. I'm gonna keep my Tarte. I'm back and forth on this ABH one. I really am. I just put it in my worst of 2018 video, and I did that because I hated it, but I also like weirdly don't want to part with it because I lusted after it for so long, but it's like not used. I could definitely donate this to Project Beauty Share because it's like literally not used. Yeah, I'm gonna donate it because like somebody else needs that more than I do, for sure. And then I can move my Juvia's Place. No, I can't. It's still too big. 2 Morphe palettes. I have the 8W, which is the warmer one, and they actually just sent me through Octoly. I got it today, the 8C, and I'm like so freaking excited to try it because I love this one. So I'm gonna keep that. So I have 2 of the Tarte mini blushes in Party, and I'm just gonna get rid of the one that's more used because I really don't need both. Yeah, this one's like brand spanking new, so I'm just gonna get rid of the more used one. This is one of my favorite blush shades of all time, and it's like I have all these minis. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Physicians Formula blush. I meant to get rid of it in the last declutter too, and I didn't, and I haven't used it since. So, and then that makes room for this new blush, which is the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks. Oh, I guess that's the name. Oh, it's Peach Dream. These are on sale for $15 at Sephora, and I grabbed one because I wanted one when they released and I never got it. I'm gonna keep the Note one, gonna keep my Essence blush, gonna keep my MAC Peaches. I'm definitely keeping this Marc Jacobs blush in Lines and Last Night. It's beautiful. I'm also pretty much going to keep everything in this row. I keep this NYX Ombre one. Yeah, it's a really unique shade. This is like the only orange I have, so I'm going to keep that one. But I have Milani, Tarte, Laura Geller, and more Milani. So I put this in a favorites video a few months ago because I do love this Big Mama blush, but I'm wondering if I'm getting the use out of it that I need to. I'm going to keep an eye on this one and make sure I'm like using it. I also have 2 like Wet n Wild ones. These are staying. I love the Wet n Wild blush formula. I also have 2 of these Anastasia compacts. I recently just picked up the Peachy Love one. Even though I hate the packaging on these, I love the like formula of these. I actually feel better now about getting rid of the blush kit because I'll just use the singles, you know? This is the thing. The blush I really need to declutter, and I don't want to get rid of any of this. I think I don't know how I feel about this Pretty Vulgar one. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of it. It's just okay. I shouldn't just be like, oh, it's okay. You know what I mean? You should love what you have. And then I'll have room to put these Wet n Wild ones in properly. I guess I could reorganize these, but yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. So out of blushes, we got rid of 1, 2, 3 like singles and 2 palettes, which again, I think is really good. I'm very proud of the progress. Let's get cuddled up and finish this strong. So I definitely am gonna declutter this cream contour kit from Anastasia. I just don't like it, to be perfectly frank. And I'm gonna definitely keep my Pure Contour Diaries. I love this one. I'm gonna keep my Naked Skin. This is kind of why I'm getting rid of the Anastasia, because if I do want to use cream, I have this little thing right here. I don't really need the Anastasia one anymore. I'm gonna get rid of this Mickey Mouse palette. I never ended up using it. I'm gonna probably donate this because I think somebody could definitely use it. I'm definitely gonna keep my Tarteist Pro Glow. This is a mess, but I really only use this side now, so I'm just gonna keep that. I'm definitely also gonna keep my Shade and Light. I'm gonna try to finish this up in 2019 so I can get rid of it. And then I also have my Kokie one that is a dupe, and I'm almost hitting pan on this shade, and I'm like literally so excited about that. It's so exciting when you hit pan on a contour shade. I think I'm going to put that back here now that there's more room. Okay, definitely keeping my ABH contour kit, not even a question. Definitely keeping my NARS Board to Plug. I think I am gonna get rid of my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. I just never use it. It's kind of sad because this was like my first contour palette, but I never ever reach for it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm being so savage tonight. Like, what is going on? I'm like literally getting rid of so much. I'm definitely keeping this more Laura Mercier Baked Bronzer. I think it's great. Gonna keep my Hoola and my Bahama Mama Those are both great. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm definitely keeping my Marc Jacobs, but I'm gonna get rid of from Undone Beauty. They sent this to me in PR and I just don't ever. I used it for the review and I used it a couple times after that. Like I played around with the highlighter and it's like a highlighter and bronzer. It's just not something I'm gonna reach for. And I have a friend who I think would love this. Obviously I'm gonna keep my Chanel. It's amazing. I have these 3 deeper tones of the Hello Fab Avocado Concealer and my hope was that I would use them as a contour shade, but I have never ever even touched these. So I think there's a local, there's Project Beauty Share, but there's also a local women's shelter in my area called Dress for Success, and they do take donations of like products that have never been used and they give them to women for job interviews. And I know they're always looking for stuff like concealer and deeper skin tones. I don't know why I didn't just do this from the start, but I think I'm gonna go and donate those there. So I'm just gonna get rid of these. I have my 2 Physicians Formula Butter Bronzers I'm gonna keep. I have my number 7 bronzer in Maple. For a moment this year, this was like my favorite bronzer. I thought this was really, maybe I'm gonna keep this and try to use it a little bit more because this was like my favorite bronzer. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this NYX one. I never ever use it. I'm gonna keep my Too Faced, gonna keep my NARS, gonna keep my Model's Own. I'm gonna declutter this little Pure Sculpting powder. I realized it's a little too orange for me. I find that when I use this in videos, I just look orange, so we're gonna get rid of it. And I'm gonna keep my Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting powder as well. Wow, so how many things did we just get rid of? 2 like bronzers, 1, 2, 3, 4 contour kit things, and 3 like darker shade concealers. We're doing really good here. I'm proud of how much I'm getting rid of right now. All right, how are we gonna do the eyeshadow palettes? I'm sorry if you can see the tripod in the shot. I'm not a professional YouTuber like at all. This drawer, this eyeshadow drawer, is what like actually needs to change. We need to fix this because I am getting so many eyeshadow palettes for Christmas. Like I know I am. So I really cannot have this many palettes. So we need to readjust. And I'm already like overflowing. So, and I've already had to make a lot of adjustments. Let's just do that. The first palette in here, I'm definitely keeping my Berries and Cream by Kristen Dominique. I just got this in the mail today, used it on my eyes and loved the look. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna declutter this Laura Mercier Gems palette. I didn't like it. It was just not good. I'm gonna keep both of my Huda, definitely keeping my Pat McGrath Mothership 5, definitely keeping the Naked Cherry and the Naked 1. Gonna keep all of my Anastasia, that's not even a question. Also gonna keep everything from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I just like having the whole set for now. I think probably in 2019, I'll declutter a few more of these, but for right now, I'm just gonna keep them. I'm definitely keeping all of my Too Faced. The ones in this front row are the ones I use like a ton. Definitely gonna keep Too Faced. I have the Peach, the Chocolate, and the Gingerbread Spice, and I'm definitely gonna keep the Queen of Hearts palette. Now, this row is where we're gonna get rid of stuff. So, first of all, definitely keeping my Natasha Denona. It is time, friends. First of all, I can't get it out. I'm never going to use the Galaxy Chic palette. Ever. It's never gonna get used. I haven't used it in like a year and a half. I need to get over the fact that I know it's pretty, but I need to just like let it go. So we're letting her go. Oh, that was sad. That one hurt me. I'm also going to, I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of this or not. This is the BH Cosmetics Festival palette. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna keep it for now. I did get some good use out of this year, and I wanna see kind of where I go with it. I think I am gonna get rid of my Violet Boss Rainbow palette. I have other colorful palettes. Whoa, that got all over me. Never mind, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a little longer. I like just bought that. I think I'm gonna keep it and give it more of a shot. I'm gonna keep this Delance Beauty Maelstrom palette, and I wanna definitely try to use this more. I'm gonna keep the Dose of Colors Desi times Katie. I absolutely love this palette. I think it's beautiful. I think it is time to get rid of my Lorac palettes. We're on to bigger and better things. I never ever use these, and it is just time to let them go. I'm being real savage. I never ever declutter. I was gonna take out like the blushes, put them in a single palette. I'm never gonna do that, so I'm just gonna declutter that. I'm going to keep this Venus 3. I got this as a gift this year, and I've used it a little bit. I've played around with it. I'm gonna keep this and keep playing with it. I'm also gonna get rid of my BH Wild Child. I just don't use baked shadows. My sister would love this too. My sister Christy, I know she loves this palette, so I'm just gonna give it to her. And I've used it like twice. Okay, I'm like debating back and forth about the Naked Basics. Don't use it, but it brings me joy, so I'm going to keep it. And that's just that. I'm gonna get rid of this Winky Lux palette. I debated back and forth about keeping it during the declutter initially, and I ended up keeping it because it had a really pretty color, and then I've never ever used it since. So I'm gonna declutter that. I'm going to keep my Tartelette in Bloom because it's amazing. I'm going to keep all of these like ColourPop palettes just because I like them. I have the Ooh La La. I have the Morphe 9C, which is one of my favorite Morphe palettes, high key. This palette, it's so little, but it's so good. Like, this is a great palette. I have all of these ColourPop palettes here that I'm keeping. I have Good Sport, Dream Street, Femme Rosa, and the Yes Please. And then I also have the Peachy Mattes that I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna get rid of this. Sourmate Cosmetics sent this to me, and I liked this one, and then it just sat here. It's just kind of boring. Like, it's just too boring for my collection. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. This back row here is where stuff is really gonna go. I'm gonna get rid of these Mickey Mouse palettes. Again, I'm just gonna donate them. I think somebody would really love those. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette that I hated from BoxyCharm. I'm going to, I don't know about these two. This is a Supernova palette from Bad Habit that I bought to do a review on, then realized I didn't really support Bad Habit or like the Shop Hush duping thing, but it's also a really pretty cool tone. I'm gonna keep it for now. I'll see if I play with it, keep an eye on it. And also I'm gonna keep my Meet Matrimony because I stand by this is like a solid matte palette. Definitely gonna keep the Olimar Cosmetics one. I love this palette. I'm gonna move that up to like center row. Man, this was bad. This was the Pure Midnight Masquerade face palette that we got in the BoxyCharm, and I hated it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm also gonna keep my Urban Decay Electric because I don't think I could part with it even if I wanted to. I'm gonna get rid of this Sephora Pro like Braids palette. I have these colors now in other palettes. This was still a great, like, I did a whole review on this, and I still think that this was a great deal for like being $20, getting all these awesome shadows, but you just don't need it. I'm going to get rid of my Peanut Butter and Jelly, and that pains me to say, but I don't use it, so I'm just gonna let her go. I'm getting rid of so much right now, it's scaring me. I'm gonna keep this Ace Beauty palette. I got it in my BoxyCharm, was really disappointed by it, and then never tried it again, so I wanna give it more of a shot because I've heard such good things about Ace Beauty. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this Undone Beauty palette. They sent this to me too, didn't like it. Wasn't a fan. Definitely getting rid of my Laura Lee Party Animal. She's like gone. What is even still back here? Oh my god. And I'm definitely going to keep this Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. I think it is adorable, and I actually am so glad you guys forced me to get it and like made me get it because I love it. All right, now we have room for new stuff. You guys can't really see, but all of this was filled all the way to the back, and now there's like a huge space, and I'm really excited. Out of this drawer, we got rid of 13 palettes out of that drawer, and it doesn't even feel like it. So these were all things that were just taking up space that I just didn't need. So I'm really glad I just did that. I feel so good right now. To the final drawer of palettes, and I don't think a lot is getting decluttered from here. Can you guys even see this? I don't think a lot is getting decluttered. This is mostly my Morphe palettes. The only thing that's getting decluttered is the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, and everything else is staying. I have my Juvia's Place, my Violet Boss, and my Storybook Cosmetics palettes back here, and they are just gonna stay. So that's pretty much that for this drawer. So this is my whole like lip collection situation going on. I'm gonna get rid of these two Anastasia glosses. We're not really gonna go in depth with this because I feel like I did a really good job clearing this out. Haven't gotten a ton of new lip products that I feel would warrant getting rid of. Trying to see if there's anything that I like absolutely hate. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't think there's a lot from lips. This is a concealer. What are you doing in here? You're not, it belong here. Yeah, I think most of the stuff in here I actually have been enjoying, just like glosses and fun stuff. So we're gonna keep that. This drawer is kind of a mess. Okay, I thought I threw out these Cover FX glitter drops. I didn't. I'm going to now. I got these in my BoxyCharm and I hated them. I couldn't find them because they were back here, so I thought I threw it out and then I didn't. I'm gonna keep these lashes. They're just random lashes. They're like the only ones I have right now. I'm gonna throw away all of my Pure eye polishes. I talked about why in my worst of 2018 video. These are terrible and they dried out, so don't buy them. I have most of the like brow stuff I want. I think I'm pretty set. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this gel liner from, I'm sorry my hands are black. I dipped it into a black shadow and now they're stained. I'm gonna get rid of this brown gel liner from Girlactic. I don't need this and I'll never use it. Brow stuff. Let me just like super quick go through and make sure everything in here is something I want. This is probably expired. It's a brow gel from Lancome. I'm gonna get rid of it. I think I'm gonna get rid of this little Rimmel Brow Shake. I never use this, and I think it's like dried up now. My mom gave it to me. I'm gonna put all of the gels up here and all of the pencils and like brushes down here just to make them easier to find. Because I think they got a little disorganized. It's always good to just go through and like, oh my god, I have 2 of these ColourPop pencils. I can't even believe that. I just love like hoarding brow pencils because I just like never want to run out. I'm terrified of running out. All right, ColourPop brow gel is like my favorite thing right now. I'm going to get rid of this little Milani quad. I moved it to this drawer thinking I would be able to use it more because I would like see it more, and I don't. They're just like weird textured shadows that I was into for a minute and I don't like. I have still this white eyeliner from NYX that's terrible, but it's the only white eyeliner I have, so I keep it. And this Fenty Beauty one, those are the main ones I use. I have my Duo lash glue for the rare occasion. I'm gonna get rid of the Stila one. I'm pretty sure it's expired. I'm going to keep this Kaylin eyeliner. It's really good. I'm going to get rid of the Butter Stroke of Wow. I don't know what that is. I don't want that. I'm going to get rid of this Tarte one too because I know it's expired. I just got a new eyelash curler, so I'm going to get rid of this one. These were all of the utensils needed for the Pure Eye Polish, but I think I'm actually going to keep these because I've seen people using them for other things, and I think that could be cool. But we're gonna like put them in the back and put all the eyeliners in the front. But I think those little tools could be useful going forward for like glitters. I'm gonna keep all of my Stila glitters because they're all beautiful and I love them. I'm gonna get rid of this Cover FX glitter because I just never use it. I'm gonna keep these ColourPop ones because I still think they're terrible, but I'm gonna keep them anyway. And I'm also gonna keep this Heavy Metal liner from Urban Decay that I'm like slowly making my way through. I'm also gonna throw, I have these mini caviar sticks from Laura Mercier that they sent over that I've been loving, and I'm gonna throw them in this section because I think I'll see them better in like the glitter topper section. I'm gonna keep this glue, this like, it's like a pigment glue from Kaylin. I really, really like this. And I'm also going to keep my NYX glitter glue. I only have 2 little NYX glitters that I'm going to be keeping. They're just like fun little shades if I ever want to do something more creative. I also have these Kaylin pigments that I'm going to be keeping because I think they're nice. I'm going to throw this I'm going to get rid of this jumbo eye pencil. This is the Dis eyeshadow crayon. I'm sure it's fine. I never use it. I got it in a BoxyCharm. You're sensing a theme. I have the Tarte Chrome Paints in Top Yacht, and this is in Froze. I just got this today, and like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to use it. I'm so excited. Let's put these like at the front because realistically I'm going to use the Chrome Paints before I use anything else because I think they're pretty. And I also have this Spellbound glitter that I don't really use during the year, but I always use at music festivals, and I feel like it's small enough that I'll just keep it for that purpose, you know? Okay, this drawer. So I don't anticipate I'm going to be getting rid of a lot from this drawer, but like, let's just see. I'm going to keep this ColourPop one for sure. I'm going to get rid of this Cover FX one. I never use it, and the consistency is super weird. I'm going to keep the Laura Mercier. I'm going to keep this Dr. Brandt Luminizer. I actually really like it. I'm also going to keep my Revolution Pro Base. I'm going to try to finish up this NYX Honey Do Me Up. I only have a little bit left, and I think I could definitely finish it. I have a mini of the Coconut Skin Primer from Fab. I need to buy the full size because I love this primer, but I just have not remembered to. I have this SOS primer I'm going to finish up. I don't know what this is. Camo Drops. I don't know. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't know what that is. And I also have this mini Belief Cream. I'm going to get rid of that. This Ordinary one is like empty, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm almost out of the baby skin, but I'm just going to finish it up. So we will do that. Now this looks a little bit better. Definitely keeping my face base from Bobbi Brown. Definitely keeping my Tatcha. Definitely keeping the YSL Tucci Clocked. All great primers. I'm gonna play around with this Pure No Filter primer a little bit more. They did send it to me, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't like love it. Want to play around with it a little bit more. I'm gonna keep my Becca primer for sure. I'm gonna get rid of this Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I've had it for a while, and I only have like a teeny tiny little bit left, and it's all on like the side, and it's just time. And I am gonna keep this Kaylin, the Bulgarian Rose Water Drops, because I think these are fantastic. I'm
Nobody talks about them, and I don't know why, because I think they are so good. Let's do powders, I guess. There's really none that I want to get rid of. I'm going to keep all my powders. I like all of them right now. I'm very happy with my powders. So I'm getting, not a lot of things are also going to be getting rid out of this drawer. This is my foundation and concealer drawer. I like pretty much everything I have, but I don't like this Huda foundation, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep the Dior. I'm going to keep this Pure one because I really like it. I'm also going to keep this Pure one because I really enjoy it. I'm going to keep my Makeup Forever, finish it up. Keep my Lancome Stick Foundation. I'm going back and forth on this, but I have been using it a little bit more, especially on more full coverage, like mixing it with things. So I am going to keep that for now. My Fenty Beauty is like almost gone, but I want to get every last drop, so I'm going to keep that. And then I'm going to keep my Clinique and my Marc Jacobs. So I'm basically keeping all of those. I'm definitely keeping my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I love it, and my foundation stick from them. I've been loving the ColourPop No Filter Foundation along with their No Filter Foundation Stick. Both of these brands, like ColourPop and Makeup Revolution, knocked it out of the park for me. Definitely keeping my Milani because I love that one. I'm going to get rid of this Undone Beauty foundation because I didn't like it, and it was also like weird. I'm going to keep my Skin Elixir. You know, I'm gonna keep my LA Girl one, but I'm a little conflicted on if I should keep my Light Illusion and my Healthy foundation from Flower Beauty and from Physicians Formula. I like both of these. I'm gonna keep them. I don't see the harm in keeping them a little bit longer and trying them out. I'm also going to keep my IT Cosmetics CC Cream and my Peach Perfect foundation. And I'm also definitely going to keep this Garnier BB cream that I literally love. I'm gonna keep my Wet n Wild. This is like my only color correcting thing, and I use it pretty frequently, especially when I have acne. So I'm gonna keep that. Concealers. Again, I don't think a lot of stuff is getting decluttered out of here because I just kind of went through these and like decluttered. But we have this Wet n Wild one I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep this. Going to keep all of these, except I am going to donate this shade in the Hello Fab because it's too dark for me, and I thought it would work for me, but it doesn't. So I'm going to donate that as well. I've never used it, but I have 3 shades from Hello Fab that do work. Tarte Shape Tape I'm going to keep. Urban Decay All Nighter, huh? I'm going to keep this. It's a little dark for me, but I think if I mix, I like the coverage of it a lot. I know I have 2 Makeup Revolution ones. One is empty. This one is the empty one. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm also going to get rid of this Maybelline Fit Me. It's like old and I'm pretty sure bad. Definitely going to keep my Catrice until it's gone. It's almost gone, but I'm going to keep my ColourPop even though it oxidizes. Going to keep my Naked Skin, and I'm going to keep both of my little pot concealers because I love both of them. And that's it.
All right, friends. Thank you guys so much for watching this like random little declutter that I needed to do to make myself sane getting ready for Christmas. I got rid of like a ton of stuff, like way more stuff than I had anticipated getting rid of, like a lot more stuff. And I'm really glad that I did because I feel like now I have room going into Christmas. I have room for everything. I feel like everything is gonna fit that I get. I'm not gonna have to stress about like storage and stuff. I just feel like going into 2019, I have a makeup collection of only things that I like love, and I love that feeling. So I hope you guys like this video. I know it was kind of a random little mini declutter, but I thought it'd be kind of fun. And yeah, if you guys would like to see me do this with like my clothes, my just like stuff, my skincare specific, oh my god, my skincare needs to be cleaned out so bad. If you guys want to see me do any of that, I would be happy to do something like that with you guys. And yeah, I love you guys so much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're watching me. Thank you for being here. It's your friendly little neighborhood burrito wishing you a happy Glowmas and a happy glow stick miss. I have no idea what I'm saying. It's like 4 in the morning. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.